Hey, what's good, everybody? This is EJ,
It's your boy Kenny.
And it's Francis.
and this is the Banter 3FC podcast with three friends that love the game and love talking all things football. As always, want to remind you guys we are on all social media platforms, so you could follow us everywhere at Banter 3FC. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. Appreciate the love and support as always, because we are nothing without our loyal fans. Let's get into it. Okay, fellas, we're back. Match week 11 before the long international break. Before we even talk Prem, Nigeria is on our minds. They have a lot of things that they need to do to get done so they can make it to the World Cup and not be shameful as they have been for the past 8 years.
Correct.
They got Gabon on
The
when?
Thursday.
13th.
Thursday?
13th. Yep.
Thursday? Okay. May God be with the boys
Absolutely.
because we need it.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, in Victor we trust. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but he was literally like signing jerseys when
Yes, I've seen
Galatasaray
that. I need to go to my
rushing to
national
get that.
team. I need
Yeah,
to go.
that's the type of player we need. Somebody
Yes.
that's hungry.
Yeah.
He knows what's at stake.
Correct.
Unlike all these other guys that just
They're just there,
yeah,
just
Gallivanting.
vibing.
Yeah, doing
he knows
things.
he knows what is at stake. So I
Correct.
expect him to deliver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang
Fingers
has to
crossed.
hold the L. Sorry, champ.
Not facts.
Yeah, no, he has to take that L with
Yeah.
grace, bro. Wait, but hopefully we do what we need to do this week because again, I need to see Nigeria in the World Cup in the United States. That has to
Most deaf.
happen. So yeah. But yeah, let's get into it. You guys know how the show goes. We're gonna start off giving a review of this match week 11. Give a little review of what happened midweek in Champions League. Give a preview of what's to come for match week 12 after the international break. And then we'll close it out with our Did Ya See? All right. Without further ado, first game on the ticker, bright and early. Manchester United versus Tottenham at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Kenny, our United correspondent, talk to the people.
Yes. 7:30 a.m. kickoff. We all know how that goes. Anything's possible. I woke up. I was feeling good. Man United. We've been unbeaten for a while now. It's been great to see. This is a team in Tottenham that we haven't beaten in a while. What can I say, boys? This was a game. You guys saw how annoyed I was after this game because we had the 3 points in the bag. Starting off, Brian and Boimo. He's just there's not much to say. He's just on a run right now. What a signing, what a player he is. Just beautiful header. Doesn't even seem like he even tried. Just nice and calm finish. Beautiful cross from Ahmad. Um, yeah, that entire game, Tottenham couldn't even make a pass. They were playing sloppy. I'm not going to say Manchester United were at the top level either, but we were playing way better than Tottenham. We had to capitalize on how poorly they were playing by securing another goal, and we just couldn't do it. Literally, they did nothing the whole game, and then second half, from out of nowhere, Mateus Tell, beautiful turn, shoots it, deflects off the Ligt and beats Lemons. So it was an annoying goal to give up. And then a few minutes later, everything was set up, like I said in the group chat. Everything from Shesko getting hurt, from Shesko missing chances, for them to capitalize and and score. We go down to 10 man because we're out of substitutes, and Shesko ends up getting hurt. I believe it's his knee, they're saying, and Tottenham end up scoring. But, but, this is something I feel like I've been saying week over week. We keep showing character that even when we do concede in those type of situations, last year this is a game we would have lost against Forest. That's a game we would have lost. We're coming back, scoring the late goal at the dying minute. Beautiful header by Mateus Delay off the corner to secure at least a point. But I was just annoyed because I felt like this was 2 points dropped. Um, at that point, we would have been second in the league. Obviously, we were the first game that weekend, so we would have dropped a little bit. But it was just annoying not to see us capitalize on such a poor performance by Tottenham.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely second that. I remember I had started watching the game, and I was texting you guys. I'm like, it doesn't even look like they can connect three or four passes together.
Mm.
They looked horrid in the first half. Horrid. Absolutely terrible. Um, but yeah, definitely showed some
For
character
sure.
to make sure that you at least left there with something.
And that's the most important part, man. Definitely. These type of games happen, unfortunately, but it's better to leave with 1 point than zero because you never know what that 1 point can help you out in the end.
Yeah, the most annoying thing we have to talk about it, Benjamin, Big Ben. What's going on? You got to finish those chances. You have to finish those chances. The first one where he gets the ball played, I believe was Mason Mount. It's a little to the left, but as a striker, you have to be able to get a shot off. And the second one where Mason Mount plays him in, you could tell he's in his head. He's trying to think because any striker would just take it either across the defender, so they have to either foul you or they can't even get close to you, and you get a shot off, or you do something to get a shot off. He has to bury that. I'm hoping this is just. I mean, given he's injured now, but this is one of the things I didn't want to see where he's losing confidence. I like the way Emery kind of phased him into phased him in games, and he started a couple games, and then you saw that he was a little iffy, and then now bringing him back off the bench. So I just hope that his confidence isn't shot. But bruh, you have to finish those. That's why you're here. You have to finish those.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I don't know. I worry a little bit about Sheshko just from the perspective of I feel like Amorim isn't allowing him to like blossom. Like I get, giving him the first couple of games, bringing him off the bench, new to the league, new to the country, new to the team. You guys have a bunch of other senior players that have played it in the Prem. I get that, but like after when he had a run where he started scoring a couple of goals, getting more confidence. Like, I don't think it's good for him to take him out in those big games, I know we were talking about it before the game. You said he typically doesn't start Sheshko against the big six teams um, away. And it's like,
That was Chev. I mean, small sample size. I'm not gonna say he just doesn't do it. The guy just got here. It's the first time we're playing these teams, so that was more Chev's thoughts. I just think against Forest, he was he wasn't there. So to me, that's a reason. And Amara before the game said that Shesko has been struggling. So that's practice. That's what he's seeing.
okay, so it's like,
Yeah. So to
gotcha,
me,
gotcha,
if that's what Chef thinks, to me that's too small of a sample size to kind of make that determination. But I could maybe see that. But me, I think more so it's just he's not seeing something, whether it's during practice or obviously what we saw against Forest. He just wasn't good enough.
gotcha, gotcha. Okay, anything else from the pod?
No,
Got it. I don't know why we can't beat that team. That's why I'm irritated. I just want to beat. I don't know why we have to
bogey
beat the
team.
Spurs.
It is what it
Ah,
is. Everybody has one. Everybody has one.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, like you said, leaving with something is better than leaving with
Yeah.
nothing. So let's flow into the next game. Flow into the next game. Arsenal versus Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. I gave my prediction going into the game, and I said, if we do win, it'll be a 1-0 win. No one's beat them at home so far this season. They're a very tough team to play against, and they showed it. They showed it early. In the first half, I don't know what it was. We looked sluggish. We looked slow. The ball wasn't moving. I was real frustrated. I didn't like how we looked. And you could see, it's funny because everyone talks about how Arsenal only rely on set pieces. We're set piece FC. But when you see how Sunderland play, that is true set piece FC. From their first free kick in the game, it's like somewhere in the middle of their half, they send everybody into the box and the goalie's taking the free kick. That's set piece FC. Like, I don't know, man. It was just so frustrating because it's like after that first free kick that they took, I was sitting there saying, I was like, this is probably what today's going to be like. It's going to be a rough one. And that one where they sent it into the box, Declan Rice tried to go and challenge with Ballard. Didn't win the header. The ball went to the next guy. Ballard spins off of Declan Rice, toe pokes it in, or side, whatever, if it's outside. If I don't know how he shot it, but he hit it in the goal, and I was just like, damn.
Game on.
Game on. Yeah. And you know, after they scored that goal, the rest of the half didn't look good. And I remember I talked to you guys at halftime, like, yo, we need to come out. We need to be physical. We need to fight. This is going to be a game of who's going to want it more, who's going to battle more, and who. And Kenny, you always say who's going to step up, right? Second half, we come out like on fire. We're pressing, we're moving the ball quick. The first goal literally comes from Declan Rice pressing the dude that's fiddling, dilly-dallying with the ball in his final third. Declan picks it off and passes to Marino. Marino passes Saka, and that is a beautiful finish on his right foot near post. And from there, I'm like, all right, we're back in it. It looks like we could go on to win the game. Probably like 15 minutes later, Leandro Trossard, my word, what a strike. When that goal goes in, you know what it reminds me of? Remember years back, remember Andrea Sharvin, that strike he had against Man United? Do you remember that one, Kenny?
Was they wearing the?
It's very
You guys wearing those blue jerseys? I think so.
Yeah. Leandro Trossard reminds me so much of Arshavin in the way that they play and what they're able to do with the
Gotta use
ball,
the
both
hands.
like small. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same type of strike, great finish. And from there, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm over here looking like, yeah, we're gonna win this game. Like, we got back into it. I started thinking of like, yeah, like this is what teams do that want to win the championship. They fight until the very end. They do what they got to do. And then shortly after that, the coach for Sunderland makes a sub. He brings on 3 attacking players. He brings on Brobbey. And there was foreshadowing. If you remember, there was like a throw-in where Brobbey had like the ball had bounced in front of him, like towards the sideline. He did like a I don't even know, a bicycle kick to like pass it to somebody so that they could go forward and try to get onto the ball. The ball ended up going out, whatever. And I saw that. I'm like, why is this dude so athletic? Like, how is he able to get up that high off the ground? You know what I'm saying? And then, it's the final minutes of the game. You think like Arteta brings in Mosquera, shut up shop. I'm thinking like, all right, bet. We're going to play 5 in the back. We're going to do what we got to do to, close up shop, win the game. And he does the same thing. Someone sends a ball in, it gets flicked. Why is he doing backflips in our box? Why? flicks it over David Raya, and it goes into the goal. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I threw my phone at the wall because I was so angry. Because it's like once that goal went in, I'm like, that's it. We're not gonna leave here with the 3 points that I felt that we deserved. Like we didn't play well in the first half, but I think we did enough to leave with the 3 points, and that was just a sucker punch. It was just a sucker punch, and I was so pissed. But and I didn't even really have much to say after the game, but like after letting the game fester for a couple of days, in the past, this is a game we would have lost. And I'm happy we at least left with points. Um, and then I looked at it from a bigger perspective where it's like in 7 days, we had 3 away games. We played against Burnley away, went to Slavia Prague, played them away, and then we played Sunderland away. Every game was the exact same. Teams that just wanted to defend, be physical, hit you. It wasn't a game of football. It's just a game of who wanted it more. And I just felt like part of the reason why we ended up losing the game or dropping the points is just because I think the boys were just dead tired. And it was a tough week. It is what it is. We're still 4 points up against the team behind us, City. It's not the end of the world. It's still a long season. You guys have been, I've been telling you guys, whatever gap we have, it doesn't matter right now. I want to see the gap in money time at the end of the season. So this is the rough period, but I want to see a response when we come back from the international break. So yeah,
But it's
frustrating
not
game.
easy. As you see, Sunderland beat us at the bridge the last minute, so they're not a joke.
Can't
They're
relate.
you got it.
You
You know,
know,
you,
crack the jokes
right,
now,
right. You
right?
might as well
I
crack it.
want to see Man U at the Stadium of Light.
Send
That's
it.
what I want to see.
Don't
We'll
worry.
show you
Okay.
guys how to get it. We already did it once. We'll show you how to do it in Stadium of Light.
That's fine. Yeah, but
Nonsense.
respect.
It's different because remember they close the field in. They bring
They
the
can
boards
even
in to
put
close
the
the field.
advertise in the middle of the field. We'll still win the game. Nonsense.
But respect to Sunderland. They are no so far they have shown that they are no slouch whatsoever, and they are a team to be reckoned with. I mean, hey, we'll see if they can even get Europe, but they are definitely a team that's
About to be insane.
solidly built, and they're trying to make noise. So I respect to it. I got to give respect to it.
Yeah, nah, they're insane. They play you tough. I loved it. Just reminded me of kind of like the old school Premier League, like those teams that just like, all right,
Stoke
yeah, the
City.
Stoke
Stoke
City of the
City.
world. It's not going to be an easy game whatsoever. Um, and I just like their physicality. They're going up against Arsenal. They were up for it. They knew what was at stake, and they didn't give up even after Trossard. Because Trossard's goal, the type of goal is like all right, like they got it. Like just let's just take our 2-1 loss and it's okay. We tried, but the fact that they kept going and then was able to get a goal like that, that just shows like the character of the team. Like they're not just here to, all right, we just we just made the prem, like we're good. Nah, they're trying to like make sure that
They're trying to make
yeah,
noise. They're trying to make noise.
leave their
Yeah,
mark as a
yeah.
team. So respect to them, but I don't know, man. I know you talk about money time and ah, I don't. I just can't trust Arsenal. I can't. They need. They need to win these types of games because you're gonna need the gap. We've seen that the 8 point gap is not good enough when it is money time, and
It
now
could
you
be
have.
18. 18 won't be good enough.
We didn't have an 8 point gap in money time. We didn't have
What you
that.
consider money
We
time?
never
You know,
had
was
that.
it January? Um,
No, that's not money. No, money time is March, April, May. Squeaky bum time. That's what they
okay.
call it. March,
I
April,
thought you
May.
guys had an 8 point lead in March. Am I wrong?
No, 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 no. We had it. We had it in January, and then things went left in
Okay.
February.
Second, it's called the second half of the season. You guys
Yeah,
need as many points as
yeah,
possible, and now
yeah.
you have
Yeah,
now
but
you have. Can I
that's
just speak?
fair.
Cool down.
He's too
I'll let you
dumpy.
speak.
Oh, they too dumpy.
It's starting. Now you have. City. That's the team you now have that's coming on your back. I don't know. Now you can go.
I just want to remind you guys, we've only lost one game this entire season. Don't forget that. Like all these other teams, they've lost multiple games. It like again, I get it. If we start losing games, that's when I'll start to get worried. But like we haven't shown so far this season that we can't respond. So as long as we respond, we'll be fine.
Okay.
And City, like we know City, they're like you can never ever count them out, right? But I think at this point we're a better team than City in terms of if we play against them. I think we are a better team. So I take your point, but at the end of the day, it's still early in the season. The title's not going anywhere at this point. We have a lot of points to fight for the rest of the season. So just give it time. I'm still not. I'm still calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm very
Can't wait
calm.
to see the progression.
Yeah, it'll start notching up soon. Don't worry, we know how it goes. It's
Usually
like clockwork.
January,
It's
EJ
clock.
starts getting a little bit perturbed.
It's clockwork. We know what it is.
Anything
No,
else?
nothing else from me.
All right. Let's keep it rolling to the last game of the
Yes,
weekend. Chelsea versus Wolves at the
indeed. 3 p.m.
Bridge.
kickoff. So late kickoff. 8
The training
8
session.
hold on. 8 p.m. kickoff at the bridge. So obviously coming off of which I will discuss when we go over the Champions League section, coming off of our poor result in the Champions League, um, I expected us to have a bounce back game, and sure enough, we did do that. First half, we played pretty well, to be honest. We were making a lot of potential attacks and whatnot, but we just couldn't really finish at all. We couldn't score that one goal that's going to open up the game for us. Um, Malo Gusto, in my opinion, did not have a good first half. He seemed like a liability to me that first half. Granted, the opening goal does come from a cross from Alejandro Garnacho to, I said his name, Malo Gusto, who scores his first ever senior goal for Chelsea. So congrats to him for that. And then, sure enough, the next goal comes in the 65th minute as Starboy, Chelsea's edition. After being on the pitch for only 2 minutes, Esteval comes in and gets the ball. And it's crazy because if you listen to the actual audio, the second actually Esteval got the ball at his feet, the crowd literally just starts going crazy. He takes on two people, drives down to the byline, crosses the ball, boom, João Pedro's sitting right there at the penalty spot, knocks it in for a goal, 2-0. Perfect. 2-0, we got a space. Then the third goal comes in on a quick, strong counter attack. I think it's off a corner, I believe. But basically, Enzo Fernandez gets the ball, makes a great through ball to Garnacho's making run into space. Garnacho's running, powers through, gives a nice low driven cross to Pedro Neto, knocks it in 3-0. From that point on, I'm like, all right, cool. We got the game. We got the game locked. Um, Good response, which is what I expected, like I said, after what happened during the week. But 3 points that's needed. And literally, that literally took us into second place at the time into the league. So nothing more. I can't really complain.
Just make sure, did you keep track? I predicted a 4-0 win.
Anyone could have predicted that. Sure.
No, that's fine. Just keep track of the wins. That's all.
Let me go to my accounts.
Thank you.
Okay. 3-6. Congrats.
That's fine. That is fine.
Um, yeah, whatever. Like EJ said, this wasn't a game, but you did what you had to do. Um, Garnacho. Watching the highlights. Yeah, I was watching the highlights. Pretty disturbed at how the cross to Gusto, very rare that he did that at United. Literally, little to no back lift, just put it on a plate. Gusto didn't even have to do anything. And then the second one, I've seen him in those situations where he's running, and he just doesn't make the right decision. So to see him just do that, beat two players, and then just pass it in front of Pedro Neto, a little sickening, but that's
I
fine.
think this is called when a player has a sense of freedom to play freely.
Wait, wait, hold on. Do you, anything else from you,
Yep,
Kenny?
that's it.
Anything else from
Go
you,
ahead, EJ.
Francis?
Let's see what you have to say.
Again, straightforward win. Wolves are absolute. They're terrible. Like they are. I think they're
They're still,
bottom
yeah,
right
they have
now.
2 points, I think, still.
Yeah, very standard win. But I have a question for you, Kenny. Would you take him back?
No.
Would you?
Yeah, no,
You're lying. You're
Ah,
lying.
exactly.
nope.
Yeah, he is
Garnacho. You wouldn't take him
he's
back?
literally he's literally that meme with the face that's smiling and he's crying on the inside. That's literally him. That's literally him right now.
ah, sickening.
Hey, yo. Oh, man. Kenny, don't lie. You know you take him back. You
Absolutely.
know you would.
No.
You know you. You know you would.
Ah,
Yo, after this, oh Garnacho, please come back. Please, Garnacho, please.
nah. Y'all got him,
Ale,
so
please
that's
come
your
back,
player now.
Don't worry,
please.
we'll take care of him.
Nah,
Oh
it's. I'm
man.
happy for him though. He's performing because I thought he would go on a team like Chelsea, and there's so much competition, right? But
Yeah,
he's actually a person that Maresca looks like he trusts. He usually
yeah,
the first name as a the left wing spot
yeah,
over the likes of Gittins or maybe even he could put Neto there and start Esteval, but seems to really like Garnacho. So
yeah.
he's making an impression.
The only thing with that is that myself, I've been calling for Esteval to be starting. The boy is just talent. Like put him on the field, let him play 90. We know he can take care of things. But I get it. Marissa's probably trying to, ease him in. He's only 18, but dog,
Yeah.
this is not a regular type of guy. This is a special boy. So, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a talent for the future. I like Esteval. Every time he gets on the field, does something positive. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap up the review section, and or no, not the full review section. Wrap up match week 11. Kenny, lead us through the review of the
We
midweek
gotta put
act.
some background music to this section.
All right. Champions League. Since again United had nothing else to do, I will lead this section. I believe Arsenal went first. Um, Tough away match. Um, Proved to
Yeah,
be.
against against Slavia Prague. Like I said, they just that was just a team full of thugs. They they were just on the field trying to hit. No, did you guys watch the game in detail? Did you watch it
I
seriously?
watched the game.
Yo, yeah, like they just were on the field trying to hit as many people as they could. The one striker that got subbed off, I was looking at. He looks like he could be like the leader of a European gang or something, bro. Like, he just looks like a thug. But yeah, hey, we got the 3 points. We're up there. I think we're tied for first place in the Champions League phase table with Bayern Munich. So yeah, good to see that we got the 3 points. Not too much, to add there. Just happy with the 3 points. Need to get Victor Yarquez back though. Need to definitely get him back. But yeah, happy with the 3 points.
Yep. Yeah, you guys came away with a 3-0 win. Watching the game, that's why I said it. It didn't look like pretty and how we thought it was going to be, but you guys still came with the result. Can't say the same for you, Francis. Carabag. That was a team that we all said, watch
I knew
out
it was
for a
gonna be
little
tough
bit.
for sure, for sure. I knew it was gonna be tough, but like I said, I expected the 3 points regardless. It was a long, long trip to Baku. Now you can throw your joke at me, EJ, because clearly I didn't win this week. Yes. So
That's why I told you you were too happy. You were way too happy.
good times,
That's what happens when you
good
crack
times.
jokes. What goes around comes around like a hula hoop.
It
Don't you
is well.
forget.
It is well, my friend. Yes. So we ended up taking a draw, 2-2 away. Um, uh, of course, Esteval scored the first goal again. Really good goal there. And then Careback just scored 2 goals within like I think 10 or 15 minutes in the first half. And then we were just and obviously we rotated a lot. So we had a lot of not say second string, but uh you can say second string players playing for us. And then obviously we were down at 2-1.5. So Enzo Maresca made the right call of bringing in 3 people, bringing in some of our starters really to get something out of here. And sure enough, it paid off. Garnacho came on, and Garnacho scored the goal to tie it, make it 2-2. And from that point on, I'm thinking, okay, boom, our boys are on. Let's get the win. Let's get another goal, get up out of here. But it was just tough. They, Carabao was a very physical team. They were there to play. And I mean, it was frustrating, very frustrating. But I mean, hey, it is what it is right now. We just at least we got a point. At least we got a point. Now we have our remaining fixtures. We have Barcelona next in the Champions League. We'll talk about that later, but that's gonna be a big one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was actually a really good game to watch. Carabag, they looked like they weren't even scared at the moment. It looked like they had some players with experience. So yeah, that was a good game. Not a bad result if you see kind of how they play. And I believe you said they beat Benfica already. So yeah, so they're not a team to take lightly for sure. EJ, back to you.
Thanks. Okay. We'll keep things rolling and we will give our preview of what's to come from match week 12 after the international break. So, up first on the ticker, bright and early
You
for
know
that
what it goes.
7:30 a.m.
You know.
kickoff. Chelsea versus Burnley at Turf Moor. Francis,
Yes.
what is your
Y'all know when it
prediction?
comes to these 7:30 kickoffs, my regular and standard scoreline is 1-1. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be tough, unfortunately, because I just know it. But I expect the boys to find a way to get it done. I'm going to go 2-1 Chelsea.
I kind of have a weird feeling about this game. I'm gonna take your scoreline, your usual scoreline. I'll go 1-1.
I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. I think you guys will surprise us. I think you'll blitz them, but I think you'll get scored on. So I'm going
It's
to
fair.
3-2,
It's
sorry.
fair.
3-2. 3-2. Chelsea. 3-2 Chelsea. Okay. Up next after that,
Okay.
oh, Arsenal versus
Yeah.
Tottenham for the North London Derby
Oh, okay. Got it.
at the Emirates. So for me, it's like you have to throw form out of the window for these types of games. If this was just a regular game, it wasn't the North London Derby, we didn't hate each other, I would predict probably 3 or 4-0 because Tottenham looked that horrid. But because form means nothing going into these types of games, 1-0 Arsenal. I think we bounce back after the international break and we respond. No, 2-0. 2-0.
2-0 Arsenal. I will go with. This is at the Emirates. I think you guys will win. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
Tottenham is going to surprise people. I'm so serious. But in the end, Arsenal is a better team. I'm going to go 4-2 Arsenal because we've seen it before. These are the type of games where anything can happen.
Hey, we will see. We will definitely see. Um, okay, last on the ticker. Manchester United versus Everton at Old Trafford, Monday at 3 o'clock. Kenny, talk to the people.
Uh, I'm actually pretty comfortable going to this game. Everton, they struggle with scoring, especially their strikers. Um, so I think we should be able to get away with a win here. I'll go 3-1 just because I see either Njai or Grealish kind of causing some trouble, and then they'll get a weird goal. Or if a set piece, James Tarkowski or Michael Keane, one of those guys will score something. So yeah, I'll go 3-1 United.
I'm going to go 2-0 United. Bounce back from the Tottenham game. You guys will handle business. Get back on that um, winning high, if you will.
My mind is teetering and tottering, right? I want to say 2-2 draw, but I want to say a 3-2 win for United. Because I don't know, Iliman Jai,
Yeah.
I like him a lot as a player. I like him a lot. And I think he'll score 2 goals in this game. 3-2 United. Bounce back game. 3-2 United. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. But yeah. I guess that wraps up Match Week 12's predictions. Let's close it out with everyone's favorite segment. Did y'all see?
Yes, indeed. Big Sunday match this past week was City versus Liverpool. Did y'all see Pep manage his 1000th game? And on top of that, they destroyed Liverpool. Liverpool looked ridiculously bad in that game. Um, City is going to make a real title charge here. There's no question. And Liverpool, I have to stand corrected. I might be wrong about my early predictions because I did not see Liverpool being this bad this early. So, hey man, we'll see. Still kind of early, but things are looking not pretty over there in Merseyside for him.
Yeah, shout out to Pep, man. Of those 1,000 games that he's managed, I think he's won like 700, and because they said win percentage was
Mm-hmm.
like 71 or 72%, something like that. That's an insane, and that's across the three
Germany and
top
England,
leagues:
yeah.
Spain, Germany, England. He's won a treble in each of them. In my opinion, when it's all said and done, I think that's going to be the greatest coach of all time. Like, just what he's been able to do over the length of his career, it's just
Sure.
insane. A treble
Do
in
we
three
think
different
Ferguson
countries,
can do
you
that?
can't beat that, man. Can't beat that.
There's no need for that. You're just
I'm just asking a question.
he
I'm just asking.
couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. He couldn't.
he just wants to argue me. I'm not gonna feed into it. But no, shout out to Pep. Um, again, still dislike disgusting Man City fans. Dean. Who else? Who are the
Duke,
Duke?
Duke,
All you
Duke.
guys are disgusting. Um,
Yo,
You're
Dean
not
is
even real
ridiculous.
fans. You're not even real fans.
but shout out to Pep for doing his thing. Again, tactically one of the best I've ever seen. And it's crazy to win that much and be so consistent. So
Yeah.
bravo to him.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that wraps up
Mm-hmm.
another week's episode of the Banter 3FC podcast. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. And you can find us on all social media platforms. That means TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can find us on all of them at Banter 3FC. Appreciate the love and support. Tune in with y'all next week. Y'all be safe.